My belief is most ailments we see, chronic disease, are come and stem from what you put in your body. Absolute fact. But people do not want to hear this, and what they end up doing is just kind of playing victim mode and victim mentality. This has happened to me, bad luck, blah 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 blah. And then the next question they ask is, "Yeah, just give me a pill. I just want a pill for this." So I think that's pretty cool that you're actually managing a known condition, rheumatoid arthritis.
Yeah,
Without without
I
impression.
work closely with functional medicine nutrition guys because they do the physical part of what's happening inside the system. And
Correct.
what's interesting, excuse me, what's interesting is they'll tell me what's going on inside the body, and then I'll work on what's going on with their perceptions that's creating what's going on inside the body.
So it's very
So
complementary.
together, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. But hey, I didn't really realize we were going to go all medical tonight, but I
I'm
told you we'd go
sure
where we need to go.
I'm sure that there's been doctors out there that have quit their profession from saying, I don't like how medicine is just a tablet thing. There's nothing to do with like the mental side of it or how to change human psyche and stuff. I'm sure I heard someone famous say this like a few years ago. It's not with me now, but somebody definitely said that, and they're like modern medicine needs to sort of evolve and change in that way.
I think
And I think there is a place for it for sure. Like as
it's
you said, the mind and
there is
body
a
are connected. I completely agree with that, and there is a place for it, but there isn't one at the moment. It's more like
so
it's more
it
like
is
a
it
secondary or
is no, it
tertiary
is there.
response.
It is
It's
there.
not. It's not the main response.
It's called lifestyle medicine. So it's becoming a specialty in itself, and it is coming through now as a recognized specialty. But yes, it's not the mainstream. It's
But
definitely
it's
not
not the
mainstream.
go-to thing. It's normally like, oh,
It's
okay,
not.
this is
But
the problem. Let
see,
me just fix it with.
what people need to understand is where medicine is very good is if you are about to die, right? No amount of mindset is going to fix that. If somebody's got a heart attack, it's blocking the artery, you need to fix that, right? Acute
Mm,
medicine is very, very good. Management of chronic illness is where we need more than just prescription pill and people becoming
mm,
dependent and living into what Parson called the sick role. Until you're willing to get better, that's what he said. Until you're willing to say, I don't want to be ill anymore, you're never going to get better, right? Whereas people, they get, like you said, they get the label. This is what I have. I'm going to get my benefits, and this is my life now. Rather than thinking about what can I do in my state? How can I become empowered to do something about it? That's the way I view medicine. Remember, I sit in both camps. I'm a mindset coach, so I see the value in this stuff, and I try and bring it to the front door. So when I'm seeing the overdoses, it's how can I really get to the root cause here, rather than just sticking on the band-aid, which is like you go, you come back next week with another thing, because I'm not addressing that root cause thing. But you're
Yeah,
absolutely right, Indy.
yeah.
But more doctors need to be more healthcare in general, man. I mean, there needs to be a revolution in that sense. But we are
mm.
very left and very right.
Don't be telling my dad this. He'll be thinking that he has the answer to everything with all his Indian remedies and mindset stuff and breathing and yoga. And,
Okay,
nah,
look, there is a science to that,
There
man. There
has a
is
I
place
know
there
there is
definitely
a
too.
science.
that
It has
definitely
a
has a science.
place,
No.
but it's not the go-to thing that's going to fix everything.
Listen,
Right.
listen, listen. All I'm gonna say, and you've seen this post I put on Instagram. My daddy, right, more than 80 years old, right. I posted a picture of blood pressure, Manmeet. It was like forget textbook blood pressure. It's better than textbook blood pressure. Resting heart rate was like 48 or something. She walks 5 miles a day. She was born in an era where McDonald's and KFC and all this stuff wasn't the mainstream. So she eats kardi roti, guys. That means she eats homemade food, right? There is a science to living well, and it's been shown in that book Ikigai. Okay, when they studied about the people living in Okinawa, the island of Japan, who they have the highest population of people over 100 in the world, right? And they went to study them for a year, and what did they see? They live long because they never retire, so they have meaning and purpose to their life. They grow their own vegetables and eat fresh food, and they socialize every day. They have some sort of meaningful interaction and conversation. So definitely there is a science to living well, and now we're overcomplicating it because we overcompensate and do so much other shit, knowing that actually at some point if I do become unwell, I can just rely on these medications. Whereas before, if you do the things and you live in balance and live in equilibrium, using your words,
Mm,
you may not need to get to that point. That's the problem that I find. Yeah,
that makes
with
sense.
pleasure seeking so much that there's no end to this. You can't fill this void, man, of hedonism.